In this video, we'll compare the all-new F160 Raiju against the old-school P996 Lazer. We will compare its speed, armor, weaponry, and dogfighting abilities and discuss both of these aircraft's pros and cons. First off, let's talk about the cannons. The laser cannons have been nerfed in the previous update, so now it does damage similar to that of the B11. Both the Lazer and F160 Raiju have these cannons. I tested the range, and both of these jets have about the same range. If there's any differences, it's only from about a few feet, which would give the F160 a little bit of an edge, but both of these cannons put out the same damage. Now for attacking ground targets, the Lazer can dive bomb much slower since it has better brakes, which gives the Lazer more time to land its shots. The laser cannons are also less spread apart, so this increases the chance of your bullets hitting your target instead of shooting around the mark. Although the F160 Raiju does have hover mode, which can be very strong against ground targets, this is riskier and takes some planning and skills. Now let's compare the speed of these vehicles and see which one is the fastest. I set up this 2-mile race for both of these aircraft. The first checkpoint is a quarter mile, the second one is a half mile, the third one is 3/4 of a mile, the fourth one is a mile, fifth one is a mile and a half, and the last one is 2 miles. Let's get started. The F160 is quite a bit faster. This jet is also faster than the Pyro, which makes this the quickest vehicle in the game without glitches. Now for armor, the Lazer takes 1 homing rockets and 1 RPG, but sometimes the Lazer can take 2 homing rockets, while the F160 takes 3 homing missiles and 1 RPG to blow up. If you are interested in buying one of these planes but can't, check out our sponsor Aurora Resupply. We sell cash, modded accounts, and other products. I'm currently running a discount on the site for 15% from June 13th to June 18th with the coupon code UPDATE at checkout. Now for agility, the F160 seems to turn slightly better than the Lazer, but not by much. Although I think you'll have to be a bit different with your speed controls when you're using the F160. The jet is so fast that it would turn extremely wide if you use the same speed control as you would with the Lazer. It seems like you need to use the brakes much more in dogfights to get the full potential of this jet. But another thing to mention in dogfights is the hover mode. The hover mode is compelling in dogfights with this aircraft if you know how to use it. The hover mode in this aircraft is a lot more agile than the Hydra. The hover mode makes this aircraft 10 times more deadly in dogfights if you know how to utilize it properly. This jet turns a little better than the Lazer, but the hover mode sets these apart in dogfights. But anyways, let's see how these things do dogfighting each other with 2 equal pilots. Let's talk about some pros and cons of these jets. I'm going to start with the F160 Raiju. This plane can take thousands of bullets from the minigun before it explodes. This almost makes the F160 immune to gunfire. The F160 Raiju also has a stealth mode, which can be extremely useful for getting around the map and deadly in PvP battles. The F160 Raiju has VTOL, which can be helpful in every situation. This includes dogfighting, killing ground targets, and landing wherever you want. The F160 Raiju is also the fastest jet in the game without any glitches. Now for the cons, the cannons on the F160 can be hard to aim due to how spread apart they are, and they also do a little bit less damage than the laser cannons. There isn't much else I can say wrong about this jet. Now let's look at the laser. Let's start with the pros. The laser can dive bomb ground targets at a very slow speed. The laser is also a Pegasus vehicle that gives you additional spawn locations, and the laser is free to steal at the military base. Now for the cons, the laser is one of the weakest jets in terms of armor. It's one of the slowest jets in the game, and the F160 outmatches it in every way. This is partially why the nerf was too much, but this will be for another video. In conclusion, the F160 Raiju is everything the laser is, but better in every single way. The F160 is faster, more agile, can take more homing missiles, has stealth, has VTOL, and overall it's pretty deadly against ground targets in hover mode. This is if you know how to fly and not some trash ass fuck that can't aim for fuck. But anyways, I would like to see you guys' opinion in the comment section on which one you prefer and why. If you prefer the laser, please let us know why. Don't forget to check out our sponsors if you're interested in buying some cash. And leave me a like on this video. If you enjoyed it or if you hated it, then leave me a dislike and tell me why you hated it. I'm out, guys. Peace.